was approached by a student at Endeavour College. I was studying nutrition at the time and they needed a body, and I just agreed to have one treatment, and that one treatment changed my life. I felt amazing from it, and I thought to myself, I need to learn what this is all about, and it's just gone from there. I've been practicing a year now, so I graduated this time last year. So initially I started in a practice by myself. I'm actually working from home, but I've got a clinic room separate to my house. I have also gone out and sought other employment with another practice. The main reason I did that was to just get experience with other practitioners, and it's been really educational for me. So it's made me look outside my own world of being in my own little clinic, and yeah, it's been really interesting. Mm-hmm. So one day a week, usually Thursdays, I go to Human Performance, and they're a multimodality clinic. They've got a few acupuncturists, physiotherapists, psychologists, dietitian, a GP there. This is a fantastic clinic because they do a lot of integrated work and we all work together. It's been really interesting for me to work with physios and other different practitioners because I learn a different insight, and it's really helped me with my medical terminology and making sure that my standard is really high as an acupuncturist. Most challenging has been developing a client base. I had an assumption that it would be fairly... I never thought it was going to be easy, but I never realised the amount of work it took to meet the community and build that strong base to be a full-time acupuncturist. I do have absolute faith that it'll happen. It just takes time and a lot of work. And that's probably been the hardest challenge of being an acupuncturist. A couple of times a week I have about a strategy meeting with myself. I just sit down and work out, okay, what am I going to do now? So I think different marketing techniques. So I might go mailbox dropping or try and have a meeting with someone and just go out there and talk to people, and if it works, good, I'll keep at it, and if it's not working, I'll go and sit down and have another meeting with myself and think, okay, what am I going to do now? Yeah, okay. It's all about strategy. From a purely personal perspective, it's a great lifestyle. I love working for myself, being my own boss. I really enjoy that. I enjoy the aspect of having interactions with my clients and also seeing them get better. It's incredibly rewarding, and I'm very pleased with my life choices. I'm so happy to be an acupuncturist. I haven't. Prior to studying acupuncture though, I worked for a few different employers, and I was exposed to different size businesses, so large businesses and small businesses, and from that I have gained different experiences that I believe have helped me with my own business, absolutely. I do feel if I was going straight from school and not having that employment experience, this would be a bit of a struggle at the moment. Okay, most successful marketing strategy has been internet. I pay for that, but it has been well worth it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have attracted clients that I wouldn't be able to reach in any other forms. So a bit further out of my local community, and they're coming to me with little effort on my behalf. I'm trying Google Ads. That's an interesting marketing strategy, going with Google Ads, because if you don't really know what you're doing, you could be just wasting money. So I've got a professional on board that's helping me tailor my ads to the specific demographics, and that has been working for me. I have done a lot of different marketing activities. I've spent days talking to the community at Lorna Jane, also at some health food stores. I've been to opening nights at the gym, and that has attracted some clients that way. So I usually tailor what I talk to them about. So for example, if I'm at the gym, I'm talking to them about muscle recovery, performance, and what does it mean to be an athlete and how do you look after your body. And then for example, if I'm also going to a health food store, then I tailor it a little bit differently, talk about preventative medicine and things like that. So it's all about working out who your demographic is and then tailoring the marketing to that. The other things I've tried is mailbox drop, and that's been fairly successful. And then I've also done some local paper. I've had an ad in the local paper, and that wasn't successful at all. That didn't work. Most useful piece of advice would be expand. So go and make the connections with other acupuncturists, take the help where you can get it, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Get yourself a mentor and mentee relationship. That's incredibly important. I've now had two, and they've filled my life with abundance of knowledge and just everything. So I would absolutely say that's the most important thing to do. A space, so location, and what's the rent going to be like, and think about the financial side of it. Can you afford to go out on your own? Then you need acupuncture needles, supplies, a table. Is it going to be electric? Are you going to? You've got to really think these things through. OHS is an important thing to focus on. So will there be a tap? Is there a toilet? There's a lot of where are people going to park? There's a lot of things to think about in regards to location. And then secondly, it's about how are you attracting clients. That's the most important thing. So how do people know I'm here? At uni, we all kind of thought, what are we going to go into? And I ended up in a bit of fertility, and people have naturally come to me for fertility reasons. The other thing that comes quite a bit is musculoskeletal, and that's usually talked about quite a bit at university anyway, that you're going to have musculoskeletal clients as one of your main clients. And then headaches seem to come through as well quite a bit. It does change, absolutely, depending on what time I've got as to what techniques I learn. And usually when I've gone and learned a new technique, so through the CPD program, I then apply it to my clients, and it's very interesting to see the different results. And yes, I do think that my treatments are changing as I progress.